Zeba, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So Zeba, welcome to my show.
Thank you for inviting me.
The show is the Iron Lady Speaks. Recently, you were awarded with the Iron Lady Award. Congratulations for that.
Thank you for giving this honor, and actually, it means a lot for me.
Yes, you deserve it because you know you have done so much for the women empowerment. I am really impressed with your profile. Zeba, first of all, our audience wants to know about you. That to which country you belong to, where do you live, what have you done so far, what about your education, your family background, and who has really inspired you in your life.
Thank you for all the questions actually, and really, I want to start with the view of my work, and then I will come with the things that I am doing now. I'm Dr. Zeba, and I am from Bangladesh. My view actually was with the work my mother and also the people around me was doing all the time, and their thought about their work and struggle. When I started working with the journey of physician as a young physician, I was able to work with the women's because my hospital was related with women health, and the situation of our working environment and also the struggle we are doing, it was very clear from the young age. So my work with the female in South Asia and their struggle started with my thesis work, because when we started thinking about the and infertility and the background of our females who are in the rural, and their rights was not taken care due to the situation of their family reproductive system and everything, and about the reproductive health. As a young physician in the OPD, I saw so many cases, and I saw so many negligency and so many things to do. I used to say, my mom, you are also a working lady and you are taking care of us in such a nice way, and we know from this age that what is my right and what should be taken care for me, but why not them? She used to say, why not you go and see what is their situation? You're teaching the disease, but it's very important to teach the human being. So as you asked, my inspiration is my mom, and also not only that, I saw her to working simultaneously as a principal in a school, as a professor, someone who is very much busy, professor's wife, and she was taking care of everything to comfort that man in the lab, and she will taking care of everything, like from the kitchen to the social ideas and work. And I found that this balance is possible, but you need that
And that's
strength.
what, yes, that's what you have adopted in your own life.
Yeah, I tried.
Yes,
Actually,
yes.
I analyzed her. Maybe she was not doing it intentionally. The situation made it like that, but it was struggle for her also.
Zeba, I can see that you have seen lots of pain in women, like women suffering with lots of pain, and that is very much visible when you are talking about them. So it shows that somewhere around, if we are talking about women empowerment, but still there are people, there are women who are being exploited, those who are not given the due rights, the human rights. And you have closely worked with those women, not only in your home country Bangladesh, but here where you are living in Maldives as well. So what is your experience working with these women?
Okay, so I got the chance to work here in Maldives and also in Bangladesh in humanitarian sectors. So I worked during the COVID time also here with MRC, and now I'm working with some NGOs. So the thing here, it's different. There it was the health issue and education issue. Here we are finding women as a migrant worker, and they are from their you know that women's all the time we saw in past that they are accompanying a migrant, but nowadays as we are working force as a women, in the international migrant organization they are saying that half of the workforce are migrant workers. Their um, violation of the human rights and their uh, abuse in the every step starting from the home country, all the process of migration make women's vulnerable, and that is actually something we should talk about, because it is not mentioned, it is sometimes undermined, and it's not about only the stereotyping or gender biasness, or it's about not about only that less salary because of the not having proper networking for the women's, but it is also about something the policy making like how we can protect migrant worker as a woman, because they are migrant workers so they are vulnerable, and when they are women then they are double vulnerable.
Yes. And you are right, Zeba. And women also, they don't speak up because when they are starving, when there is a need of migrating and finding a job to other country, they find that whatever is happening to them is okay, and that's why they are forced to tolerate that. They are forced to bear all those exploitations, and even they don't share with the people, and it's very difficult to know their real situations, what they are going through. But Zeba, you believe in the empowerment, so how you empower yourself and how you empower those women who are being exploited or who are still in the journey of being empowered?
So as a migrant worker, if you say me, I think nobody will have you until and unless you are needed. So make yourself worthy, and the strength not from other who will support, from where you will get the support, make your support system stronger. As you said, like as you said before, it's actually about the knowledge and also awareness about what is happening in the total migration situation. Like for me, when I came, I don't know that I will not have the right position here. So I have to work on where I have to go and where will be that. So total employment policy should be clear from the both the side of the employer, and also if any agents are there, they should make it clear. So women should know before the migration what are the policies are there, and also some training should be there for the women's. And for me, I always believe that not only awareness will not come without education, so proper education is very very important, and knowing the rules and regulation very important.
Yes. Zeba, that's really very true, that knowing the rules and regulations, and every country has their own eligibility, their own norms. Like, when I was in UAE, so there it is very much mandatory that whatever you have acquired degrees, it has to be into the regular mode. So even if you are in the private mode or correspondence mode or online mode, so your degree will be not considered as valid degree. So there were many people who are struggling because of that, because they were migrating from Nepal, from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh and all other part of the country, and there this type of degrees like correspondence degrees or part-time degrees and online degrees are valid, and they are getting job on the basis of that. But in UAE, they suddenly announced that now these degrees will not be valid. So there were many people, like thousands and thousands of people, they were unemployed because their degrees were not validated, and they were not able to get equivalency in their country. So this is very important that we should have awareness about the country where we are migrating and where we are going.
Yes. And actually another thing is there, like global migration should have equality and
Yes.
equity, and all inclusiveness also very important. So when you are coming to a country, when you are checking from a website, maybe you saw the rules and regulation what is written for the local.
Yes.
Maybe it is not same for the migrant.
Yes.
So that equality should be actually known by the women migrant workers, and then they can decide it whether this place is for them or not.
Yes.
And sometimes that exploitation is there. So and it will come from very near. So the country of origin, they should have a good policy that before sending a migrant worker, they should get a proper documents which is needed, that it should mention that which position they are going, what will be the salary, and what are the whether they are having any holidays or not, when it will be sent, health policy is there or not, because the health policy and all the things are covering or not, it's important for the women migrant
Yes.
workers, very important.
Very important. Yes, Zeba, you are right. And we have to think about globally. Now the world has shrink to a global village, it is said. And we should not think in each country in isolation. Now it is like frequent migration happening from one country to another country, and you will find like in every country the people from different countries. Sometimes it happens that suppose if it is equal policy is being followed and everything is like as equal for foreigners and locals, still we find that when there is like a very higher position, women are considered not to be taken for the first hand. On the high position they will always look up to find any man for that position. I don't know why this stereotype of mindset is there. They think that women will not be able to perform, or otherwise they think that women will take frequent leaves because of the family and the children, or they will become pregnant, or whatever is the reason. So how we can like overcome these barriers when the women have to reach to the highest position in any organization or the company?
So actually you said right, migration is a natural phenomenon. It is unstoppable things in this global situation, and with the education and with the our work towards equal right or human empowerment, yeah, there will be so many people who are capable, who are actually can have that promotion or can fight same fight for as her male colleague. So in these cases, actually, again, it's not only about the female who are trying, the policymakers. Like rules and regulations should be same. And when we are saying that, that you mentioned about the talk about pregnancy or those days, yeah, it is still going on, but it's better now, the environment, because we are talking about it. So females should start talking about their right, like about it's not I want something more, actually I want what I deserve. So
Very true.
yeah, these deserve things will come with your ability. Someone will give you something, it's not possible. You have to own something by your ability. So make yourself, if you need some publication, have that publication. If you need some training, have that training. Then fight for the position, and then they have to give it.
Very true, that first we have to deserve and then desire. And you are very right that in some cases I have seen that women, they think that they should get some concession being a woman. Even we should not go for that. When we are talking about equality, then we have to be ready to work beyond beyond comfort zone, and we have to be ready to sacrifice, little bit sacrifices of our comfort, our time, our all the family time, and all these things we have to do. Then only we can think of going to the higher position. Zeba, now everybody is not that fortunate as Zeba is, or as I am here sitting. There are women who are suffering around the globe, especially when it comes to Muslim women. There is always a mindset that Muslim women are suppressed women. They are not allowed to move out or to showcase their talent or to reach to a particular position. For those women who are suffering, or those women who have into the closed mindset that they cannot do it, What is your message for them?
Actually, there is something like it is not about religion, you know, it's not about from where you are coming, not about the boundaries or borders, what we are calling as a national or country level things. It's about yourself. For me, always it is about yourself. As I started, I said that I saw, I thought, I choose my way. I saw my mom working, I saw my mom struggling, and I thought that I will choose this way. So all the Muslim girls, not only all the Muslim girls, all the girls should know where they want to go, and education is the light that will show you the path. And about the social stigma, we have to work, and it is there. First, we have to say that yes, we know bias is there. We know that we are in a society where we are saying same times about equality, about equity, but same times we are thinking that whether my child will be able to get nourishment if my wife is going for job. So these things are there. When we are aware about it, we'll work on that in a way that we can make ourselves understand with our support system. Like I'm telling you, I say that I'm working with the migrant workers sometimes in different facilities. When we are seeing that migrant workers are coming here or somewhere else, most of them are domestic worker or caregivers. When you are getting migrant workers as a caregiver or domestic worker, what you are doing actually, you are making free nationally your women power more engaged in the economy. So it is actually chain. If we support those things, we want our economy should be progressed, we have to support our females to come out for educations, and for that we need some work, because there are some level of working. So caregivers work is more important if you want to progress your economy. So female can be a support system for female itself. So we have to find out the ways, how can we, in which way we can support our the girls who are not able to. They can actually start with what they want to do, where they want to go, the goal. This and with that, whoever having the like you, some are in the very vocal position, in the very position from where everyone can see and can idolize. They can bring out the awareness program and also the training sessions to make them a leader. So leadership program also very important.
Thank you very much, Zeba. Thank you. And my dear viewers, thank you very much for watching us. And Zeba is an example of women empowerment. She has proved herself. She is in the foreign land, living in Maldives, working in the university, and engaged into the human rights activities, especially with the migrant. And today Zeba has spoken from her heart what she has experienced throughout her life, and she is still continuing imparting knowledge, at the same time empowering the women. If you want to be an empowered woman, you can contact us anytime. You can contact us through our channel, YouTube channel JAHAN-E, or you can directly send us message through our social media contacts. Thank you very much for watching us. Be empowered and let others be empowered. Thank you very much.